What's good, y'all? I'm Rich Sosa, and today, as y'all can see by the looks of the title, I'm bringing y'all another build, y'all. Yes, today we're going to be making the playmaking Ford. But before we get into this video, y'all, thank you. I just want to say thank you for dropping by, stopping by. Welcome to the Rich Gang family, y'all. With all that being said, be sure to hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get 15 likes on this video because this build is really fire, y'all. I went back and forth with trying to figure out what we can do to make this build the very best. With lockdown takeover, sharpshooting takeover, playmaking, slashing, whatever you want, bro. I got y'all. With this build, you're going to be able to guard everybody. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. You know all are welcome to join the Rich Gang family. And last but not least, y'all, go ahead and share this video with your friends. Now for the pie chart that y'all are going to want to go ahead and pick, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. My bad. The position you have to go ahead and pick is going to go ahead and be the 4, y'all, the power forward. And now for the pie chart, y'all. The pie chart you want to go with is going to be the full playmaking. And I'm telling y'all, the playmaking pie chart is glitchy, y'all. You could get lockdown takeover, sharpshooting takeover. It does not matter the pie chart that you pick. I truly believe that you could make every single build in this game almost out of every pie chart. And what I mean by that is that you can literally get the same names for different pie charts. That's all I mean. Now, for your physical pie chart, a lot of people are going to say, go ahead with the fastest speed. Me personally, I want that plus 10 vertical. I do not want no 60 vertical and being a 4. I want to be able to still be able to grab some boards. I want to be able to still be fast. And I'm not really caring too much about my strength because if you make this build, you will definitely be able to run the 1. I'm telling y'all. Now let's get into the juicy stuff, y'all. Let's get into the attributes and badges. So for the finishing, you're going to want to go ahead and pick your close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk all maxed out. For your shooting, you're going to do the same thing with your mid-range, 3-point, and free throw. I put mine at 78 right now, just for now. So that ends up with 5 finishing and 9 shooting. But we're going to go back and manipulate the numbers like I always do. Go ahead and drop a like on this video. Let me show y'all support, just like y'all showing me. So with the pass accuracy, I went to 80 and my ball handle to 71. And that gives you a lot of badges with a little bit of attributes, which is something that I think is really awesome about this build. Now, I maxed out literally everything for my defense except my offensive rebound. I do that last because I feel it's one of the least important stats when it comes to the defense. And I don't mean that literally. What I mean is that this, when you put your, for some reason, when you put stats up on other attributes, like for example, putting it on your block or steal, sometimes it'll give you an extra badge as if you were putting the same attributes on the offensive rebound. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and look at that just to make sure you know you're making your build right. But right here, I went ahead and manipulated the numbers a little bit. I took down my steal, and right here, as you can see, I ended up with 11 defensive badges, y'all. But right here, I was kind of thinking, you know, you really can max out your shooting all the way if you want and take down a little bit from your defense or your finishing. But for me, I really feel like the way I have it is balanced. But you could also get 15 shooting badges, the same amount of playmaking and defense. And if you want to make it that way, by all means, go ahead. Y'all know my body type. I'm going to go burly. I'm going to go 6'8". I was thinking of making this build 6'9" or 6'7". But if you go 6'8", it's really even for your interior and perimeter defense if you want to be able to guard everybody. Now, if you go max weight, that's completely fine. You still have a really great speed and vertical. But if you go lowest weight right here, you get an interior defense of 56, which for me isn't good enough if you want to be able to guard every single build pretty efficiently. And these are the 3 takeovers you get if you make it this way. But let's say we go ahead and put max weight, and then we do max wingspan as well. Look at the takeovers we get, y'all. I'm telling y'all. See, the stats for the interior and perimeter are still solid, and you get playmaking, slashing, shot creating, and rim protector takeover, y'all. But for me, I was like, wait. Why does the weight affect the rim protector takeover? So y'all know me, I had to go back and do some changes just to see what weight exactly unlocks the rim protector takeover, y'all. So right here, I was going back into the weight. I was going back and forth for about a few minutes, I would say. I did this before on other builds as well, but it took a little bit longer on other builds, I would say. But for this, you know, you really just got to be patient. And when you're moving the weight, you can't just be looking at your physicals. You got to look at your stats as well. Because for me, if you really want to make this build the most balanced possible, for what I would do, I would make it my weight so where you get exactly an evened out perimeter and interior defense, so that way you don't struggle too much on either side. But for me, I really believe that the best weight is either going to be max weight or somewhere around the 230, I would say 245 range. I think that is honestly a really solid place to start. But I mean, if you want that 78 speed, you could also go like anywhere in the 230s to 240s, y'all, and you'll still get the rim protector takeover. But just keep this in mind when you're making this build, y'all. I ask you, please do not forget this. So if you make your guy 235 pounds, you're not going to unlock rim protector takeover. But let's say you go 236 pounds, y'all. Yes, you will unlock that takeover. And see, I think 236 for myself is just a little bit too skinny, I would say, because your interior goes down a lot. But I wouldn't mind having an even out interior and perimeter. And think about it, when you get that lock takeover, you guys are definitely going to be a major threat when it comes to both sides of the ball. And you could guard any guard, and you could guard any center, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this build really works out nice. But the way I'll go around 240s right here just to keep that 78 speed, just to be really fast. And look at the takeovers, y'all. If you really want to break ankles, go ahead and break ankles and pick that ankle breaker takeover, y'all, which is playmaking. But if you want to clamp everybody up, be like Kawhi Leonard, say less, y'all. Y'all already know what to do. But I'm going to go ahead and end this build off where we're going to put it at 256 just to have that even interior and perimeter. But you could always put max weight too. So we're going to go ahead and pick playmaking takeover because this is a playmaking 4. But you know, if it was me, I would be picking rim protector all day. And look at the name, y'all. We get the playmaking 4. And with all that being said, if you watch the entire video through, I just want to say thank y'all so much for your amazing support. Be sure to hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get 15 likes on this video. If you're new, be sure to hit that sub button and join the Rich Gang family. And last but not least, y'all, share this video with your friends. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and kick y'all out of here. And I got one last thing to say. Rich out.